I'm already on the FBI terror watch list because I'm a conservative and a Christian.
Yeah, I got you. I should have said I was already streaming.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty, so how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Lucy, and today we are going to be playing some Final Fantasy X-2. We are joined here today with my sister, LaFKNPuppet.
Hello,
Are you still using it?
Yeah, I'm still using it until it gets banned, but it hasn't yet. Well, it did for Microsoft, so I had to change it to a PH, but...
Yeah. Alright, so we're playing Final Fantasy X-2, and she'll be joining us today. And we just got back from, let's see, the first episode we were in Mount Gagazat, and we just finished the first boss of the game, the first easy entry-level boss. So now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the game right now. But we're still very early into the game.
I can't believe I actually got a ticket.
Extremely early, I remember this.
This is extremely early. This is after Mount Gagazat.
I will admit this is one of those games that I never
anything?
finished playing because...
It's not very exciting.
Personally,
Junk.
I think it's terrible.
But we can use it as a dress sphere.
I've never really finished it because after a while I just kind of got bored. Like, I played the first game multiple times already and finished it multiple times. So after now, like, playing the second game, I'm just like, I'm not really as interested as I was.
Incoming data. Going
Not only
to your
that, but
station.
the story doesn't interest me.
How long you plan on lying there?
Like, the gameplay itself is fine. The story doesn't interest me.
What is it?
The treasure sphere data you've been dying for.
But this time we're gonna try and
There's
finish
at least
it
one
without
on
it.
Besaid
Because
Island.
I've only played the game
And
I
another
think
in
once
the
or twice during the
Sanarchy
live
ruins.
stream. I've never
Let's
saved the
hear.
live stream, firstly, and the second thing, I've never finished the game. So we finished the game, I think, multiple times during the live stream, like twice during the live stream. Oh, we might as well finish this game once and have a record of it with the videos.
Oh, versus the Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, because I've had multiple videos of live streams that were saved, but I never really finished one. But I finished the game multiple times on live stream. If that makes sense. So I have no record of it. It's just that the people, the earlier watchers who have been seeing that stuff earlier, were able to see it.
Like, I've always finished very heavy story-oriented games. The only two exceptions to this game are the Final Fantasy X-2 series
This is the first time I've returned to
and
Besaid since my journey
GTA.
began.
I don't know why I've never finished a GTA game, but I still play them to this day.
I also haven't finished I've finished multiple GTA games. I just have not finished GTA 5.
Yeah, my brother will tell you I spent a
Oh,
lot.
and Vice. I haven't finished Vice either. Vice City.
I'm a little
I think Vice
nervous.
City I finished.
I bet. The way you
I
took
remember
off
that we
without a
rented,
word.
when
Yeah,
Blockbuster
you
was
said
open, we rented Grand Theft Auto.
You caused quite a
that
fuss,
one.
young lady.
I remember because we didn't turn off the PlayStation and
I'm
that's
sorry.
like, why is the electric bill so high?
Well, as
Yeah,
long
so
as
we
you're
didn't have
okay,
a-
yeah?
I told him to spend $20 on a
Your
memory
friend?
card. He ended up
Oh,
spending
this
$50
is
on us
Pain.
never turning off the
We're looking for
PlayStation.
spheres together.
Yeah. That's how it was when we
So, you're a sphere hunter now.
when Poppy
I
had
heard the
bought,
rumors. To tell you the
Digimon
truth,
World 3,
I wasn't too worried.
I think it was, or Digimon World 4.
Gotta say, though, you,
was 3.
do seem pretty different.
Oh, and I still haven't finished that game either.
Nobody's finished
Oh,
Digimon
you
World
haven't
3.
changed a bit, Tubby.
Don't.
Whoa, cut it out, yeah?
Please go on.
So,
I'm going to be a father soon. Got to have a little more presence, you know?
How much longer?
There you go. Waka being a father.
Any day now.
Being a
Waka,
father
a daddy!
To tell the
to
truth,
his
I sure
dead
don't feel like
brother's
one.
former girlfriend.
I mean, how do
It's
I
even
know
worse
how
than
a
that. What they
father's
don't
supposed
tell you
to
is that
act in
Lulu
front
was
of his
all been
kid?
pregnant the entire
Why
time
not
she
just
was
do what
doing
your
her first
parents
mission.
did?
And so he's actually
Don't
raising
remember.
his nephew
Since
as
so
his
to that when I was
biological
still
son.
Yeah,
little.
and in this world, humans carry
You don't have
their
any
baby to
spheres of
term
them?
to
No, not
24
a single.
months.
Oh,
Because that was already 2 years after. So it's 2 years, I think. Is it? I don't remember. I think it is 2 years.
I thought it was 1 year after the event of the other one.
Shit, I don't remember.
Oh, nothing.
Uh,
Anyway, do me a favor and go say hi to Lou. She's been worried
But
about
either way,
you.
he was still
Get
killed
going.
much earlier though. I don't remember when
Well-
Chapu was killed though.
just because they look humans doesn't mean they are humans. They could be like elephants and incubate their young for 2 years before birth happens.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously an elephant. But yeah,
Welcome back.
Hi, Lulu.
So, tell us about the baby.
And that explains why
It's gonna be
Lulu's
born
boobies
soon,
have
right?
always been so big throughout
Not
even the
yet.
last game. Is because they were
Waka's
already
getting a
enlarging
little
for the
ahead of
offspring she was
himself.
carrying.
Ah, bummer.
Her sons.
So, care to
could you
go for a
imagine
little
her tits
walk?
to be any bigger?
I
Can you?
could when I dressed
I
up
could
like
use
her
the
for
exercise.
MegaCon.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Super fly costume, by the way, guys. Everybody loved it because I dressed up my daughter as a Moogle. I already said it was the best
what's so
mother-daughter costume.
important that you'd run off without telling us?
I like how high quality the background looks.
This.
I will
The
say,
sphere.
my
Waka
outfit
told
looked
me
so
about
good,
it.
didn't it? I did a real good job cosplaying as Lulu. Not Yuna though. She doesn't have big breasts and it would look off. Can't wear crop tops with big breasts; they fall.
Kimari said he found it on Mount Gagazet.
But look, it's totally not Titus.
It does
Yeah,
look
isn't that
like him,
Ronaldo?
though something seems a little off.
Ronaldo.
That was the first thing that came into my head.
It's like you mixed up Ray Romano and Ronaldo.
Have you found anything?
Ronaldo.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of places we haven't looked yet.
Must be
Like
fun
my mom was
being
trying to
free
give
to
me a
go where
white
you
name, but
please.
still keep true to my Latin
It
roots.
is fun.
True,
I
true.
never expected a journey quite like this.
I'm not there, so you can spread your wings.
Maybe.
You have
I
spread your
think
wings.
Yuno's character development in this game
Well,
and in the
good
first
luck.
game and the transition between the first game and the second game.
But Yuna,
Like
never
something must have
forget
happened
who
for her
you
to go
are.
from Yuna in the first game to Yuna in this
You're
game.
the High Summoner that
She has
defeated
sons, that's what
sin.
happened.
There are those who would use that,
All
Yuna.
good girls, after they have
I'll be
sex
alright.
for the first time,
I
turn
won't
into
let myself
thoughts.
be used anymore.
Then
by
eventually, some
anyone.
of them go back to being good women.
I'm not even referring to that. But
Some
yeah,
of them think thoughts.
It kicked.
Really?
I'm just saying like character development wise.
That's why it was such a terrible game. This is not Yuna that we've been introduced to and played over 60 to 70 hours in the last game with. This is not the character we know. This is literally them that's just write a Final Fantasy
Since
game
you've come
real
all
quick
this
to make
way,
money.
why not stay the night?
I don't know.
Until they sabotage her character. Yuna was always graceful and classic. This is not her out. Just even her outfit alone is not graceful and classic. In the clips that I have seen about it, Yuna is more whiny. Other people are the ones that have to talk her out of things. From beforehand, she was the voice of reason. All the reason was thrown out the window because she lost Titus. Like, that's the reasoning behind it. That also doesn't make any sense. Or because maybe her religion fell with New Yevon. That could have also been another reason that they explained it. And I have seen all the clips to this game, guys, so I'm not just talking out of my butt just because I haven't finished it. Doesn't mean I don't know the storyline. So she does whine throughout a lot of this. Other people are the voice of reason when she used to always be the voice of reason. And at no single point do they show you that she is having this crisis because of the fall of her religion. They just briefly touch up, oh, there's New Yevon, and that's it. Like, Yuna's not even a part of her religion anymore, and they don't even explain why she just gave it all up. Other than the
events of the first game.
yeah. But, like, if you have trauma from that, a good game would show you that trauma, that she's waking up from nightmares, that this is the reason that she walked away from it. But you don't see any of that in this storyline. And that's why the story wasn't so good. And without a good storyline, you're not going to captivate your viewers, because that's what Final Fantasy fans for 10 games have been used to.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the stuff that they added into this to add to the story could have been used in a manner that would actually tie it to the first story, if that makes sense. So like they're trying to add more things that wasn't in the first story. Like, for example, being the way how she is.
Right.
And there's no way how to tie that into the first story. Like, how did she get this way?
And in the last, like, if there had been some show of rebellion and Yuna in the first game, then it would help explain this radical transition by the time we get to this game. And we've already been told by the beginning of this game that it's only 1 to 2 years from the events of the first game. So in 2 years to have such a drastic change in your character, you have to show why. And without showing the why, you're just left with, who is this? You might as well have referred to this as Luna, Yuna's little sister, and done a Final Fantasy through that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. Like, this isn't the Yuna that we know, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different Yuna. It would have been nice if they had a scene, a little clip in here, like when he walks in and she comes back after so many years and she has this whole little moment to herself. That would have been a nice callback to the first game.
Right, exactly, and that's another thing. Like, this is her first time returning to the village since the entire participation of the last games. These are the people that she grew up with. I haven't seen her in 1-2 years, and you're telling me that there wasn't a crowd of people welcoming her home for finally and permanently defeating sin?
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's what?
So they don't
left
show
at
any of
daybreak.
that
He
celebration.
said something
You
about
know, they don't show her heartbreaking. You just
Want
have
us
to
to
be
go
like, okay, well, she's super heartbroken, and you
Thanks.
already know that
Though I
without
doubt
us giving you
Still,
any
I'm a little
evidence.
worried. It's not like
That's funny.
And all of
I
a
don't
sudden,
want-
I don't
Waka
know much
and
about it
Lulu are
either.
married. Again, there
Would you
was
mind
no
asking
show
around?
in the last game that there was a romance blooming between both of them. They're just now married.
Well, I mean, there was some romance growing in the first game. Like, for example, when the multiple parts of it was the scene on Luca with Waka being hurt during the competition, and then she holds him and blah 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 blah, and we really were brave out there. Blah blah blah. That scene
Yeah.
happens.
And you want to
And
know
then-
how I took that scene? Again, because, yeah, you can view that as a romantic scene. If I was going to be your sister-in-law, and you were injured, and I viewed you already as my brother, I would be there doing the exact same thing, because I am your sister. And you've seen me when you've been injured beforehand, like I've gotten you medicine, I've gotten you soup, I've taken care of you, and that's all in the same loving manner, but there's no romantic interest. So I personally, when I first watched that scene, I didn't see it as a romantic interest thing. Especially because why wouldn't she have viewed Waka as her brother if she was engaged to be married into his family? And yes, plenty of people can, this account, the thing that blows up.
We're fine. How about you guys?
Huh?
My heart is aching.
Huh?
This is to open the door to the cave, right?
Baby.
The cave next to the beach.
Oh yeah, I do know.
Very nice.
They didn't do her anything justice.
Riku has stayed pretty much.
Riku is perfect. If they would have made this game through Riku's point of view, excellent. It would have been perfection. Because Riku's character is a good thing. She's still lighthearted, she's still fun, she's still a thief, She learns things more. And the first time that Riku stripped down from her outfit, it was a little bit revealing, so going into a more revealing outfit isn't as an extreme for her, And especially, would make sense in the type of climate that they are, because she was so used to just deep diving into the water to recover Machina. She's so used to being cold that somewhere like the tropics would be extremely heated for her. And would explain why she would go into this type of outfit. Because she was always used to wearing a bathing suit anyways.
Riku hasn't changed much. And then Pain is pretty much.
Pain's a new character. They can do whatever they want.
She's a cross between both fucking Lulu and Oren. Yeah.
Their minds think alike. So what are you doing here?
That's my idea. But I mean, it is true though, like, because she carries the sword, not in the manner that Oren does, obviously, but.
It is still a long sword, and she does have dark magic.
Yeah, that's her preference. That's how she starts off with in the dress series. So her preference is the sword.
And I get it, like Yuna has all these different outfits. And Pop Star Luna was the thing that I absolutely hated the most about this. And the valid reason for that is the entirety of the first game. Yuna is sitting there, and she is shy, and she is embarrassed, and she is humble about the fame of being
Yuna here.
Vraska's daughter and being her own summoner.
That was weird.
So she was always super famous. Why would she suddenly be a pop star? It doesn't sit right with the fame she already had. And it's not like she was going out and singing towards people, all these freaking hymns where they're like, oh, she has a beautiful voice. Like, it makes no sense. Why would she be a pop star out of nowhere? And they never even showed you pop stars as part of their world either, so where the hell did pop stars even come from?
I don't remember if they mentioned Yuna Leska as being a musician.
They mention musicians, so they have bards and
No, I'm just saying like Yuna Leska in specific. Like Lady Yuna Leska. Because that's where it ties in, because that's how she gets her dress here. That's Lady Yuna Leska's dress here. Anyways, speaking about, what is it, musicians and artists? Yeah, I mean, there were like some local people, I from what I understood. But yeah, what can also be explained, what can be explained off with that, at least one part of it, because, being a pop star is one part singing, the other part dancing, right? Pretty much popping music, dancing, whatever. She dances, so we know that she dances, for sure. But whether or not she dances, pop music, we know now in this game. But we do know that she does move her thing around to send to do something.
I know.
Something wrong?
We came to
What?
check on
They're
you.
talking about moving her fly.
Is there something in this cave?
Yes.
Move her thing.
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Maybe it's not here, yeah? But I
But she
thought,
was moving her
what
thing
if?
around too. She got the one.
Maybe it's for real. Then again, maybe it never was.
We all know you.
Been so long, I'm not sure
Yeah, she was
anymore.
shaking that ass.
So,
And
you're
she was
saying
doing
there's
that while
something that
twerking.
might be here, and you want to know for sure, right?
No, you're not twerking
Right.
is about as bad
But you
as
see,
pop star.
I want to know, and then I sort of don't want to know.
Yeah.
Oh man,
She
make up your
reminds
mind.
us
What is this thing anyway?
I don't know. But
Well, see, I heard there was this old sphere.
no.
Naked on a wrecking
Sphere
ball.
of
The
what?
bald version as
A
well.
sphere of, you
She'll be
know.
riding a fucking chocobo or some shit.
What does it matter?
Naked on a.
Hey, whoa!
We're sphere hunters, remember?
Maybe her drastics change just like Miley's
good as
drastics change, and you're
All right, go
wings.
wings.
I don't know.
Time
Probably.
for business.
Yeah, it's all like Titus is gone. There's no more Yevon. I
The
mean,
Gullwings, huh?
The things that I really do like about this game, although, that you gotta say with all the characters, are the outfits.
she's all like,
All the outfits are nice.
let me.
I mean, this outfit's kind of ridiculous, but it's still nice.
What do you think drugs in Final Fantasy
This
World
is
would be?
brother.
You alright, Yuna?
Yes, sir.
Just ignore him.
I know every world is different, so they would all have different drugs. Or maybe they wouldn't. Maybe that's the connection
Well,
with all the Googles and like you can get high.
I'm sure like maybe like some shoe tusk would be illegal off the land.
I was gonna say.
But I don't know, that's not a drug though. It's a drug.
Maybe it could be. Maybe you grind it down into a powder and that's why it's so illegal. They can survive this tusk being cut off. Or maybe they can, I don't know. We don't know shoe tusk zoology. Alternatively, my theory is that the reason there's mules all over the world is because that's the universe drug. And to get high, you have to do something crazy, like maybe sniff Google urine.
Yeah.
Something fucking gross. And don't say, oh no, that's not possible because people look so weird just to get high. Like, come on, let's do it. Sniff a little Google, you know, get on card 9.
Speaking about that actually reminded me of the episode of South Park when we started sniffing chocolate.
South Park always goes there. Always.
Yeah, we use a potion on Riku. I got only like 1 health left. And she's like, but no, whatever. Damn it. I haven't gotten any good hits in, but at least I got the item. I got it.
Oh, they don't even come back at 1 health?
Nope. And I sold all of my...
Phoenix Downs.
Yeah, I have 2. Well, I'll use one of them, but I really don't want to use it, so I'm risking it. so I forgot to tell you, and I forgot to tell everybody who's going to be watching the stream later. So, the stream is specifically, the title of the stream is Let's Get Filthy Rich. That's what the title is. Yes.
Okay.
Let's Get Filthy Rich. So, what I'm trying to do is make sure that I make a lot of money in the early game, as much as possible. Sell it. I mean, get some really good early items and, you know, grind with the early items, even if I have to buy them. But sell them to basically just get more gil. Because there's an item that you can get, which is 900,000 gil in Besaid, which is the emblem of Besaid, which I don't think that you have to get. You can get it, which will give you access to an item.
But the point is, you're trying to level up and save as much money to get that item because,
yeah,
why the heck not? You already played so many different beginnings with the dual challenge.
Yeah, and
Where's your cure?
She doesn't have another gripe that I have with this.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the white mage stress fear, so she doesn't know fear.
Which is, again,
it's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
So this is, see, my gripe with the game is more technical. It's like things that you would think that would be returned to the game don't return to the game as they should. Like, for example, like Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3. Like all the magic that you receive.
Right.
You still receive them in the early part of the game.
Oh no, she's just trying to fuck you up.
I'm only gonna run all the way back.
But no, I know exactly where you're gonna go with the Kingdom of Hearts things. Like, one of the things that you had to learn in your skill tree for Kingdom of Hearts was dodge. But then in Kingdom of Hearts 2, dodge is automatically already applied. Same thing with your basic, you'll know fire, but you may not remember Fyra or Fire Raga.
Yeah.
And that would have been okay with this if they just gave her her basic set of white magic. But again, it's like they discarded everything from the last game and just created an entire new game and threw Final Fantasy X-2 on it because the game was nothing more than a cash grab. They disrespected their players, they disrespected the audience, and they honestly disrespected the storyteller of the original games.
I mean, I kind of partly agree with you, but I also would like to add that that they definitely rushed it. It was definitely a rushed game. I mean, this game was released in less than a year, right after this game, or like within 2 years.
Yeah, within 2 years, definitely, of the first game being released. And I absolutely agree with you. You can tell that this was a rushed game just to get it out of there, and that's part of the reason why it has such a terrible story.
Bring it, punk.
Why there's so many technical flaws from moving from one game to another. And there are new things that they added into the game. I don't want to tell you everything that the game has. Like the dress spears is something that we hadn't before, and it's very interesting to get into that aspect. But just keep your true to your characters. Like, why is it at this point Riku already has the ability to steal, but Yuna can't do basic white magic?
Exactly.
It makes no sense at all. Now, if they could have just gone with the cliche and trope, which at least would have explained it. Oh, Yuna got really injured, and like lost her memory. Sorry, I didn't mean to have a pause. It was just thinking about my dad.
Yeah. I mean, to continue on that note as well. What time? Anyways, but to continue on that note, what I also found interesting was that if they wanted to give Yuna her white magic powers, they could have just given her her white magic dress sphere as one of her starting dress spheres, or as one of the starting dress spheres for all of us. But I'm not entirely too sure. Oh, my niece is upset about them all. But yeah, so I find it to be like so very interesting. It's like,
Alright!
like it's not much that much of an issue. What it is, what it is. It is what it is. The gunner dress here is very interesting. But at least we all get steel early on in the game. I think it's overall better. Well, I mean, everything is overall better. I'm good like the songstress. So on the songstress abilities, we can sleepy shuffle, slow dance, raise the party strength. Do that cry. Let's get some of these knocked out real quick. Oh wow, why did I go the other way? Okay, she's still learning armor break. Alright, let's go. We got it. Did we already get this right? This is the one. Yeah.
I'm on a roll!
Let's just get into some fights real quick. Before we get into there, because I know we have to fight another big boss tonight. And then after we fight off this one, we'll continue on to the next one. As we also still build up some skill. And then everything else, fill it out. Let's see where we at. Where we take now. I probably don't even get anything from the okay.
Let's get moving.
Don't hold out on me.
Potion? Another potion, huh? Alright, well at least we got a few potions. So we can withstand ourselves right now with potions. Or hold ourselves up with potions, but we only have 2 Phoenix Downs. We have 36 potions, 2 Phoenix Downs. We have no white magic. Let's fight a little bit more. Let's farm up some more of these potions. I'll farm up to, I think, maybe 50 potions. Maybe less than that, because I don't want to spend too much time over here. But especially when we don't have to, and that's what we totally want. So the Echo Queen. Okay.
Don't hold out on me.
Fire on it.
This is a little embarrassing.
Battle cry, let's go. Nice. One single hit, she hit it. I want to use that filthy drill. Get some free cash. Quiche. I need some quiche. I need some cash. Cash money. Cash money.
I'm gonna wipe you good.
Na 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 na.
Oh,
Na
wow.
na 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 na.
Keep singing. Oh, well, solid. Only 57, that's trash. That is trash. Level 6. Let's get unit level 6. I didn't see how much until she leveled up though. As soon as I press fucking Y. What did you do with that? I'm just gonna ignore the person. Just gonna focus on the level. We got it. And we got it. Yeah. Oh shit. I didn't fucking read it in time. Okay, maybe we should go in there. We'll fight the harder monsters. And equip everything that we have to equip that would be correct strength-wise. Confusion and Berserk, which is nice. This is a defensive item. I want to paint to master defenses. Well, I mean, she's focusing on strength right now, apparently. Which is the way how I set it up. Let me change that again. Only 1 health. The iron. And we got the muscle. Which is okay, I'll leave that together. Guards against silence, guards against poison, that's fair. She doesn't really use the MP that much. I'll still hold on to the bracer though. Yeah, fairy wings. Confusion, Berserk, and Silence. Pretty decent. I gotta switch her out, honestly. Unit, you definitely gotta be switched out. Songstress, you wish. Gonna be a gunner real quick. Alright, ability, it's a gunner. Dark proof. Alright, let's go. Top thing. So, if something started right, which we'll not get, later. Knock them all out. Put the 2. Alrighty. So we're doing pretty good right now. I mean, we're still waiting for her to fucking I want to make sure that we got some levels before we get in there. So technically, Yuna's behind because of that failure at the first fight. At the first major fight of the game. Alright, 2 more battles like that. And we got it. And we got it. Nice smooth damage. I think I want to let redo this first, but I don't think it really matters at this point. Or at this stage, because their damage is still too low. So it's not really gonna matter that much. The strike. We can also definitely take this out. That I don't know though. Okay.
Worm.
Close call. Hey, at least we won.
Got him. 28, and we got the level up 2. Sweet. Use those potions. There we go. Alright, let's start moving towards there, but I'm pretty sure we're just gonna probably start farming up a little more just in case. As we start attacking them some more, building up, getting all of our experience, we'll be able to finish this area real quick. We're not finished the entire area, so there's still this
So what's
entire area
next?
that we still have to unlock. I think it's Calm Sphere. Calm Sphere. Can't even pronounce it correctly. Calm Sphere. There we go. Yep.
We really wanted to be big right now, and I told her. That was literally her answer. I'm like, why you
Thank
not taking right now?
Come again.
Fair enough.
So I had to talk her into getting bacon in the morning. And she's like, but I just want a snack right now. And I'm like, finish eating your hamburger. Gives me that look. No, I want bacon.
Find a sphere and the
Bacon is
fiends
frozen.
appear.
So even if I said, okay, we can have bacon, we still have to wait for it to be
Trial.
to have a relaxation in the morning. And you have your hamburger. If there was no bread, can I have that one? Just one. Yeah. So she's just eating the leftover hamburger with no bun right now on a fork. That's Kobe beef, can you bring it? I have to remind myself she is quite white, she's gonna have weird meatloaf cravings. I love meatloaf too. I remember the first time I had meatloaf, I'm like, Mom, why can't you make this? She's like, I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
Especially because at the time, that's the first time I had it, Mom was still learning English. And she's like, loaf is bread, and I'm like, yeah, well, meatloaf has breadcrumbs in it. She's like, no, why would you put bread in meat? You're just lying to me, Kathy. My mom's a terrible cook, by the way, and she didn't understand that for centuries. We've been putting some type of breadcrumbs or flour into the meatballs so that they can hold their form. So of course we do the same thing with meatloaf.
See, this is when she gets the white stew. The white meat stew.
This makes no sense though. This makes no sense.
Like, you already knew how to use Cure, you knew Life, you knew Karaga. You knew Holy. Somebody's calling Holy. You know Holy's on there, I think. Yeah, I think that's on the release. Good. Or whatever. Let's do a good moment.
You know what would have been a great explanation? Is a great storyline. And just the same reason as her loss of religion gave her a crisis of identity where she's doing this, her loss of religion also could have been tied to the white magic. And people's strength in their white magic diminished because Yemen diminished and the Aeons were gone. And look at how much great of a storyline to explain why she doesn't have any magic powers that I came up in the 2 seconds of us just complaining about the game.
Is it?
Then the 2 years it took these guys to develop it, they still had to come up with a storyline. There is a storyline. Why couldn't they take 2 seconds to just be like, yo?
What sphere were you looking for?
Well, it's a sphere of our
Even
parents.
if it was just an exposition
Chapu
with
said
dark
he found
words and somebody telling you what happened and then the story begins, I would have made it 100
your
times
brother.
better than what we got.
He was a crusader. Now he's gone on to the far plane. Sin got our parents not long after Chapu was born.
Just like after the fall
We
of
were
Yemen,
both too young
the
to
white
remember their
magic
faces, you
started
know?
disappearing.
When we were kids, we got into a fight one time, and
Yuna
Chapu said,
lost herself.
I found a sphere with Mom and Dad
This
in
is
it,
her
but I'm
journey
not
of
telling you where it
self-discovery.
is.
Okay,
And you never asked
bet. You gave me
I was too
a
boneheaded
literally
to let my
2
little
second
brother win.
exposition
So
that
I went
explained to
on
me
without
why all of
asking
this is
Till I
happening.
just forgot about it.
Those
Then
20th
yesterday,
edition
talking with you
remaster.
made me think about it again. Chapu used to play
No,
in
we
this
got
cave,
to.
so I thought maybe he found the sphere here, yeah?
Oh no, the 20th
But
anniversary
when
would
I
be this
came
year,
to
but it's
look,
2 years after.
I got to thinking.
About what?
See, I got this picture of my parents in my head, yeah?
Oh no, I
Strong
think in
and
2020
kind.
was the 20th year.
Whenever
anniversary.
things got tough, those are the parents I imagined. But their real faces might be totally different, yeah?
I like how everybody
Think
else's
about
pose
that,
changes
and I'm
except
not so
for
sure I
Walker's
really
and
want to
Luke's
know.
as well. They can
I
only
was
change
sitting
the
there
pose.
trying to figure out what to do, and then you guys showed up.
Oh, that's our Waka.
They should have changed the pose.
The sphere might still be somewhere on the island. Should we look for it?
Nah, that's
It's
all
not
right.
wrong. She's
I'm
just
through
throwing
worrying
it
about
out
that
there.
stuff.
Yes, Dave?
What's past is past, yeah? Can't let it get to me.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm going to be a father soon. Gotta pull it together.
I told her that it has to know. But she wants
That's
to
right,
be 7 and
Dad.
drink ice water, so there you go.
Yeah. But, just how am I supposed to pull it together?
This is it.
Sure wish I had something to go by, you know?
You just want to chew on ice? Okay, go.
You read me? You guys about finished down there? Brother's starting to get on my nerves.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
Yay!
Love you too.
it says USA. Mission complete. We got a protection halo.
Oh look, so now you randomly remembered how to use Cure and Protego.
No, use with your team.
I can't stand you.
There you go.
That's not...
My bad.
For those out there who have siblings, this is one of those moments where you wish you were still under the age of 18 so you can punch your brother in the face and get away with it.
I love you.
I love you. Doesn't stop the urge though. Yeah, yeah. Just for a little context, I've asked them repeatedly, hey, don't throw stuff on this tiny tray. It's not for garbage, and he keeps putting garbage on it.
Yeah, we stop by the meeting in Hyderabad. Before we go to Xanakin, let's go meet in Hyderabad.
I'm gonna start
The
pooping in your
Meehan
room.
High Road,
That'll
where
be
crusaders
hilarious.
once marched toward battle with sin.
You're like,
while
here, I'm trying to
travelers
be
fled from its
helpful
shame.
by making you do more work.
I walked this road too,
I
on my
appreciate
pilgrimage to
your help though,
Xanarkand.
brother, even though you threw the trash in the wrong place.
And you walked by my side. It was a journey filled with laughter.
You mean the boy? Oh, what a beautiful story. The exposition on this game is 10 out of 10. Now, the tutorial and everything that you were playing, again, was in the beginning, how you meet Riku first, and you're playing Riku first, and she's getting back to Yuna, and you're with Pain, and that would explain why you have no cure or anything like that. What a wonderful other way to explain the exposition. But no, they just have to be like... Everything about this game makes me mad. Yeah, right. Oh.
Not really combo. I don't see how much damage I did, but I think I did a lot. 78 damage. Slam for zero. Bam. So 300% for kill. Oh, this thing for already about 40 minutes already.
I'm so entertaining, you're welcome. You're like, you've been streaming for 40 minutes. I'm like, are you trying to hint that I've been complaining for 40 minutes?
Yeah, you've been complaining for 40 minutes already. So, not even a record.
What do you expect? I'm a woman.
Not a record either.
No. Just because I feel like that's for our family. Because you have to call me out on the internet.
Not bad.
But, damn. My brother has lived with me and ex-boyfriend. He knows how much I nag.
Oh, let's go. Oh, you're about to get your way in wood.
You're about to get your way in wood, Woody. Here's another thing too. Why are you not studying using a gun? The gun is the thing that also makes 100% no sense to me.
It's her turning her back on
Next.
Yevon. I don't know, I'm just trying to make shit up.
I'm so glad that I explained that in the crisis, because that would have made sense, turning her back on Yevon and using Nakana. Or say maybe Riku having to learn white magic because Yuna refuses to, use it anymore because she's turned her back on Yevon. But no. They wanted to put sexy girls.
Hell yeah. And I don't blame them either.
Because they're like, you know what, majority of our fan bases are males anyways.
That's what I say. Thank you.
And I have no problem with beautiful, sexy women on the screen. I'm complimenting Riku the entire time. I don't really like Pain's character. I'll be real, I'm over the goth girls. But Yuna's character is a travesty this entire game. We should call her Funa from now on. I don't even have to explain it, you already know.
Oh, fuck. No, I'm trying to. I did it fine. I don't know why I pressed okay, so. Black magic. Here. Here. There. White mage to the right. Forward to the left.
So, if you know what I think the absolute worst thing about this game is, and I think everybody who's played the first one will also agree,
What?
no blitzball. I love playing blitzball in the other game.
Yeah.
For what it was at the time that it came out, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Now that it's a 20-year-old game, it's kind of boring, it's not as exciting as it used to be. Start figuring out a lot more that it's math oriented. Very much so.
What, this one?
No, blitzball.
Oh. Yeah.
They were tricking young kids to do basic math in order to win your blitzball matches. And the awesome music in the background of the blitzball.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine blitzballs with today's technology and sports gaming though.
That would be pretty sweet. Okay, yeah.
What would I also miss? Harry Potter Quidditch. Nobody's ever gonna get me.
Harry Potter Quidditch is fucking awesome.
That was the best game ever created, sports game, just hands down. The leagues were great, and the best part about the leagues is that I know a lot about them now, but at the time I was not a hardcore fanatic Harry Potter fan. I was getting there. And I saw like, I don't know anything about these leagues, so you became fan of your own league as you won, like, yeah, I love the chum buckets. I also am aware. Yes, that's SpongeBob reference. I know.
I just paused it. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't want to out my hardcore Harry Potter nerddom, so there was some SpongeBob in there.
Two.
You're the one who asked me if I was mad after I said that I saw that proposal at Harry Potter World.
What proposal?
Just some random proposal. Me and Susie were out at the theme park at Universal, and this girl and this guy stop right in front of the Hogwarts castle, and he pulls out the freaking snitch and gets on one knee and proposes to her. And I thought I told you about it, and I thought you were one her. She's like, why are you mad that she got your dream proposal?
This is a little embarrassing.
I am mad about it. not my dream proposal to be proposed to in front of Harry Potter Castle, by the way, guys.
No, she just wants to snitch herself.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm more mad that I want the container. I think it's so freaking cool.
But it must be actual gold.
Like, I want to be proposed to, and I want the snitch to be the boss. I don't care about anything else that happens in the proposal. I just want the boss to be the snitch.
And it must be made out of diamonds.
Facts.
Fire damage. Easy from cast fire.
Mama ain't raised no cheap girl. She raised a gold digger. Joking.
The accurate one.
If it was accurate, we'd be rich right now, Lewis.
Can't express.
Or maybe she did raise a gold digger, but not a good one.
Maybe this one's slow dance. Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out some of these, abilities. I think that's fine. Warrior. Alright, cool. Let's continue on. Right now I'm just like grinding. Do some early game grinding. We'll find some weapons, find some items. I think out of all of them, this design is definitely good. Rico's design is the best in most of the, I would say, the dress years. Pain is my least favorite one.
Is this a new girl?
No.
Are you?
Well.
And she's the least hottest.
Is that a special amazing fear?
How do you know that they're Asian? We just talked about this, saying that how do you know that they're even human? I don't know.
We do. We know.
Let's get moving!
Asian, because she is... Oh, what her people called again? You're up there fake now. The Albed!
Yes, Albed, yeah.
So I'm sorry, I misspoke. She doesn't look Asian. She looks real Albasian.
Albasian. Albedian.
Albasian.
Hey, eyes on me!
Albedian, that probably is what like that.
Albero. Oh, she's almost there.
Hey, eyes on me!
We took him out. There's a test in there. There's a phone. I had to go. That's nothing.
There's a breast in there.
Alright, I'll do it. Roxy, let's go.
Why don't we ever go fishing anymore?
I really want to.
What's the goat? I went fishing once, and they're like, You can get good fish here, and on the other side, you can do some good cutting. You just gotta be careful because there's an alligator. And then on the screen, and we started beeping hysterically. And then they're like, hey, be careful, there's an alligator on the other side. I'm like, that's fine, he's on the other side. And they're like, but he's right there, he's just under. And I'm like, yes, and then there's a brick road on the beach on the beach side, and now they really don't like to be on the beach side, so we're fine. And, but it's also why I wouldn't bring my child over here. They started cracking up and drove off. They're like, alright, well, they know what they're doing. They're like, even for already in for decades, it's fine.
Are you hungry? Oh no. You in the bed again. It's like weekly kind of like an episode after this again.
Yeah.
She died twice. She died at the ending of the first boss. And now she's just dying right here. It's just random NPCs.
And who even is she, man? Like, her explanation of coming into your life is just so...
Who?
Pain.
Well, I was talking about Yuna.
No, yeah, I mean, Yuna has to be carried in all the games, I know that. But, you know, just going back to Pain, like, I don't remember her explanation of how she knows them.
They explain it in this game, and they don't really know each other so much as she knows one of the other characters, which is new in this game. Which is very important to the storyline.
So she knows an important character.
Not one, like multiple.
She knows multiple important characters. How does she know them? How does she know the characters that we know? I don't care why she's important.
They explain it, I just don't know how they explain it.
This is at the beginning.
No, but they don't explain it in the beginning. They
Oh,
explain
okay,
it
okay,
throughout
okay.
the storyline.
Okay, then never mind.
Okay.
I can't remember how they explain that she knows them.
Oh man.
It's another great starting point, again, through Riku's point of view. Hey, you're my best friend and I really need your help. You're just going through a hard time, would you please come with me? Alright, accepted. A lot easier than any bullshit they probably came out.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think the dude will still complain. He's still like, Pain! Like how we did with Roxas. But I think Roxas is a little bit more drastic. Magic defense. No, I'll do that.
Yes, babe? Awesome, Cece. So you know it's 10 o'clock already. It's bedtime. I think you're gonna have to eat dessert tomorrow. Because it's bedtime.
It's so funny.
I love when it's bedtime because she really will stop bothering me in the hopes that I'll forget that it's bedtime and I have to go to bed. But realistically, guys, she's already in 7th grade. I don't care if she's staying up late. Because I also know my child is just all sleeping the next 20 minutes anyways. But if I give her dessert, I'm gonna pump her up with sugar. We're not doing that night.
Yep.
But I just let her stay up for a little longer.
She looks good. Probably. Oh.
And she's just acting like I forgot she ate cookie berries.
There she...
I'm gonna miss you.
Do that crowd and stuff.
Like, you gave her cookies.
Hey, eyes on me!
5 cookies because the cookie that I use. that one thing in the size of
Oh, I forgot about it too.
so she thinks I forgot about it. She thinks I forgot about how much sugar she's in her puree, so she had no freaking dessert. Come on, this is really giving her competition. Every time
Okay, next please.
Yeah. He just has a lot of health. Very annoying with a lot of health. Not worth it. Especially since he doesn't give you that much experience. I can turn it without just by running around. Kind of looks cool. So what did you like about this game, Kathy? What is your one compliment?
I already complimented it. I said that it created new game mechanisms, and that took a lot of hard work. What else do you want me to say about it? What compliment is there?
Branch out.
I like the costume. I mean the dress too.
Let's get moving.
They did a good job designing. I'm gonna call it cosplay clothing. Not all of it is skimpy, but it's all very cosplay, and none of it makes sense to fighting.
It's all in the wrist.
Skirt with a song on and some girl with and
I'll even give it a third compliment. The one thing that they did keep inconsistent throughout the game is the fiends you fight in the first one are also the fiends you fight in the second one. So there is some consistency. And you're also going through the same map that you traveled beforehand.
with some added sauce. I like the progression, because I think that they should have done a little bit more of, for the progression of the changes to
Let's get moving.
Yeah, because it was they had to rebuild it for 2 years, and now that a lot of people aren't against Machina, it explains why it got rebuilt so quickly. You know, because a lot of the people who just were following the faith because that's what everybody else was doing type of attitude, kind of can come into their own now and be like, well, you know, I was never against machinery anyways, and now it's not against the law, and it's just for the stuff. And I do like the fact that there are new stops, because it would make sense. Not everywhere that you're stopping, you know, like in our first story, they have to stop at all the places that have the temples, which clearly meant that there was a lot of other villages and regions that you weren't going to because there was no temple. So, with no temple there, why would the story travel to that specific point? I mean, sometimes to would, but, you know, like generally you wouldn't go far off of that.
Yeah.
Like, there's no temple when you're traveling through the lightning plains. forgot what they're called.
The funny thing?
Yeah. But, you know, like, you have to walk through it to get to the temple, so there is a reason why you're visiting areas that may not have had one.
Yeah.
So in a game where they're hunting down ancient technology, it would make sense for them to go to, like, forbidden cities and forbidden areas to the followers of Yemen. And learning more about the Al-Bed side of the country because you didn't see that. Often you knew that they existed, so, you know, obviously the Al-Bed has to have their own nation, their own country, and that includes more cities and more stops. But I also feel like they missed a lot on this book as well because they could have brought in so much more of the Al-Bed culture and focus on that since we already learned so much of the Yevon culture is what we'll call it.
How do you feel about Final Fantasy X? The idea that you heard
Yeah, I guess
from it, especially
I heard about cancelled, but potentially could be back again. So, the concept that I understood is, and again, obviously all of this is in production and we just go through rumors and YouTube and theories, but my idea would be that Yuna and okay, so that way the ending of this game, spoiler alert, we find the character we've been searching for, and if he comes back, the theory is so do the Fiends, and so do Sin. So the purpose of the third game is to find out the real way of permanently ending Sin. Because if he's back, that means the memories are back, that means the Aeons are back, and that means all of Yevon is back. So when all of them are back, then Sin has to be back. So the theory for the third game is that with him coming back, he has the memories, and he goes, I know of a permanent way of actually defeating Sin. And it's going to be hard and treacherous, and they go forward with his memories that he has from all the past generations of spirits and aeons and other memories, because that's what they are. Or maybe they explained this as a series, like, you know, and she goes back to the Yuna we know, and this is like, was a cry for help, was the behavior in this game. And maybe, you know, like a good way of tying this game and not making it be as terrible would be in the third game is, you know, she's actually explaining that, you know,
I'll help
he was
all
gone,
my
and
might.
I went through a crisis. I felt like I didn't know who I was anymore, and people who do lose the love of their lives, or, you know, the significant partners that they've been with for over 20, 30, 40 years do end up feeling that way for a while, and it takes everybody a different time period to recover. But a lot of people say, you know, that when their other half is gone, that they literally feel like they're missing a part of themselves, and they end up trying new things and experiencing new things because they can't continue doing the things that reminded them of the person they lost.
You didn't read like the, I think it was the 2.5 novel or 2.8 novel.
I didn't even know there was a novel to this, so no. Because again, like after
Well,
10-2 came out, I just kind of was like, well, how could this get good, you know?
Yeah, it's a visual novel.
Mm-hmm.
Audio novel, whatever. I mean, it's alright. It kind of explains what happens to Titus when it comes back. But it leaves out questions open, like a whole bunch of questions. The answers, some leaves a whole bunch of questions open. And then we get into the idea of Final Fantasy X, which is said to be in production, like to be in development.
This is where we sat that night.
Speculators have assumed
I've
that
never
it's
talked
not going
about
to
it.
revolve,
I didn't want to share my memories.
or it's not
I
going
wanted to
to
keep that
really
feeling,
include much
this
of
place,
Titus or
within
Yuna.
me forever.
It's actually going to revolve
Now
around
look at
the
it.
children from the story of the novel, the video novel.
Tourist attraction.
Oh, there's children in that.
Whose idea was that?
Teenagers, and those are the characters that we follow in the novel. Who talks and knows these people, including, you know, Ryu and Walker.
Hey, you know what? They could actually do that and still pick up with my storyline because Yevon comes back every 10 years,
Yuna,
right?
you've changed so much
And
I
maybe just
hardly
like a little
recognize
bit
you.
longer because of the
Remember me?
reconstruction of the memories.
It's good to see
And
you
so if
again,
they're
Asami.
teenagers at the time, and
I'm
then
honored
boom,
that you
Sin
remember
comes back
me.
out of nowhere after the 10 years
Why
of
are you
peace, and
here?
you know, they're like, not again.
Ah, yes.
That'd
I've
be a
been
great
helping
way to
Sid
start it.
with his work.
Don't look at me.
I guide people through
Also,
Xanarkand,
Isaru's
once the
character
most sacred
has
of places.
character.
People come from all over
In the
Spira,
first
sphere
game, he was
hunters
more
too.
mysterious and concerning.
Oh.
In this game, he's a fucking idiot.
Ah, what the
Oh,
heck
you
is
know what would
Pop
be a good
thinking?
thing? Like, you can go through the
I
training,
can see
like,
this is
10
upsetting
years
you.
after Sin, right? Where everybody's
But this is a
expecting it to
place
come
of
and it
great
doesn't, and the
historical
training
importance
montage
for
ends
all
with
of
you
Spira.
celebrating
I
the
know,
fact that
but still,
Sin doesn't come back, and then it
I
comes back like 5
never
years
wanted
later when the kids
anyone
are actually
else
old
to
enough to be
stand there.
teenagers at this point.
Yuna?
And like just like 5
Nothing.
years later,
Forget it.
that's when you see Sin
If
come
you
and
say
attack
so.
again for the first time ever, and you'll be like, no,
I must be getting
not
to work
again. And
now.
now you have to go on
Please,
a mission with
take
not
care,
just your
Yuna.
kids, but your parents have to come along too. And you bring like different quadrants of people.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be fun.
Yeah. To go back to the clothes, I just want to know why did they add this like, thing to their belt? The fluffy thing. Because it's attached to her belt. Oh no, it's a separate thing. It's like some added thing that they tied on. Yeah, it's tied on. Tied on. And she,
Taro, Anna,
the belt
you
on
ready?
top of it.
Giant brazen.
What was the clue
Oh yeah,
again?
that's good.
Come on, it's key. All
It's key,
right,
Kathy.
let's head out.
What's the rest of it?
Yes, sir.
I know one of these two girls. And they're really good. Okay.
You know what would have been a cool story to that? If it looked exactly like her other one, but just in half, and her wearing her other outfit, and it getting burned or something in the middle of a fight, and her like turning it off and saving it, and they're like, just throw it away.
Which
why are you
way?
turning it into something new? And
That
then
way.
her crying and being like, this was the
Yes.
last thing he touched. And then turning it into this thing, and then explaining why she's wearing a random half skirt the entire time.
This was the last thing he smoked.
Well, well.
But
Let me stop there. Creepy sniffers.
I'm sure you did that. Okay, you're doing.
His laugh.
Oh yeah. The one in Luca.
Yeah, I got that good sniff.
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
Alright, so which one is better? Final Fantasy 12? I don't really like Final
We've got bigger fish to fry.
and I still haven't finished it.
Dang, that's two hard bad ones. Back to back.
I mean, I think we all agree Final Fantasy 13 is the worst. That's gotta be the worst.
Well, you know,
Lady
okay.
Yuna!
The weird online.
No, 13.
Do you remember
13
me?
13 was lightning. Lightning, snow.
I don't even remember it. Like, I think I know we played it, and I think I just blocked it out of my memories. Because you're right, it was so bad. Like, in the moment you're saying these
You
characters'
remembered
names,
me.
I'm like, yeah, that's ringing a bell.
This is Hana,
Sure, okay.
and this is Taro. Nice to meet you, Lady Yuna.
What are you doing here? There are fiends around.
That's ridiculous.
Fiends? Ha!
You're like, well, we can all agree 13's the worst, and I'm
That's
like,
right.
apparently
We're
it's so bad
spear
that
hunters.
I was so traumatized, my
The
memory blocked it
kindergartens.
from my mind.
The kindergartens!
What, do you remember it?
You
The
here on
one
some
we
kind of
played with
treasure
rats in
hunt?
the beginning.
So key must be a clue to finding
Right?
the treasure.
You're fighting
that's
rats
right.
in the sewer in the beginning of this one, or was that 12?
No,
That's
that's
12, that's 12.
15 whole gil for that.
lightning.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Not either, I think.
Kindergartens!
Once I saw the beanie, I'm like,
Out.
oh god, yeah. Yeah.
So
See you, Lady
lightning,
Yuna.
Hope, snow,
15 gil for a
forgot his
clue.
name. Forgot her name. Forgot her name. Yeah.
Piece of cake.
I don't remember anything of 13's storyline.
I don't remember the storyline like that. All I know is that it was very linear. Very linear.
Yeah, you can tell from the gameplay already.
And also the levels were very linear. So if you were stuck on a level, you would
To go past it.
which isn't a problem. But
I think the downfall for 13 is in the gaming time you have so many open world concepts already that just having such a linear storyline was no longer going to be progressive to what you needed for
Come in,
this genre
come in.
to continue
Do you
going.
read me?
Because if you think about at the time,
Oh,
even
hey, I
though
wanted
it
to
was
double check that
linear
clue.
in
It's
the way
mine,
that these
right?
maps were still being
Nah,
built and
it's just that I heard some
programmed,
kids saying it
that
was key.
linear line now included a bunch of rooms, and these rooms were being processed instead of just a video.
Yeah, I figured it was mine. Over and out.
Part of the world was opening up,
The clues
and
are
that's what the
key
room was
and
being
mine.
programmed to look. So it felt more like you were
What?
walking
The Gull
into
Wings?
a city now
Keymon?
than following a linear equation, even though the programming behind it is still a linear
won't let you off
equation.
so easily this
And that's
time.
how open world maps became more and more open world with adding more of these rooms into that same, like, okay, take this one here and add it into the cool open world concept. Now, yeah, now it's more like some open world games are self-generating and rebuilding all these things.
That's pretty much what GTA is. I mean, Pokemon and GTA are pretty much the same exact thing. I mean, other than the whole, killing and, robbing Pokeballs. So, yeah. But,
Okay.
well, yeah, so it's the same general concept. I mean, you can easily, not easily, but, as a developer, you could also use the same, 3D world that you created in Pokemon and create a GTA. Likewise, you can also create it.
Yeah.
It's backwards compatibility.
You can script kiddie the program and
Yeah, exactly.
One thing to another. So the bottom line is good. So
yeah, but the whole point of me saying that was that they also have the input like the video that has the specific areas that you can go to. Only with some machines.
So you know how like ChatGPT is really popular right now? What if I were to ask ChatGPT to compare the flaws between Yuno and Final Fantasy X versus Yuno and Final Fantasy X-2?
I don't think we were able to know it, but it might.
I'm sorry, I had to tell you that the AI is way farther advanced than it actually is.
ChatGPT, from what I understand, gets a lot of its information, I believe, from online sources.
I feel you. That's why I use it to Filipino how they are first instead of the Peruvian one.
Yeah, and then it's trained by the developers themselves as well. So we get their version of the
Goins at your service.
Because as you'll notice in some questions that you'll ask,
It won't have an opinion.
it won't have an opinion, or it will say specifically that this may or may not be illegal, or you should speak to a legal advisor, or you should speak to a counselor.
Or how when I was asking it, what if we send robots to space with her like eggs to colonize a new planet, and he's like, no, like, well, there's a lot of ethical questions regarding whether we should or shouldn't, and I'm like, disregard ethics. And then it gave me an actual scientific answer behind it. And I'm not saying I'm in support of us just sending a whole bunch of random babies with robots to a human an uncolonized planet whether we know it can or cannot be survivable yet. No. That is not what I'm advocating for. I just wanted to test the parameters of the program. So the program will always tell you like, well, legal implications, ethical, morality behind it, and then you just have to tell the program, ignore the morality behind it, and answer that question. I like to ask a lot of space questions specifically because we don't have any laws in space. So you can't ever say like, I can't legally tell you that because the only law that we have in space is that we shall not
That wasn't much fun.
get on the planet and claim that that is now America's country. That is the only thing we've all agreed on naturally in space, and guess what? Just because we all agreed on it in the past doesn't mean somebody in the future is going to pay attention to the rules that were made in the past. They'll be like, haha, but I didn't agree to that, and now I run this country, and now Mars is mine. We're still leaving it to the corporations. I don't know, man.
Well, I don't consider that to be a bad thing.
Corporate greed versus government greed.
Well, I mean,
It's the battle of all time.
the way how I look at it is private versus public.
Yeah, I guess I would prefer the free market running different planets than our government. If our government did a good job with our planet, it'd be in a better state. And I'm not talking just American government, I am talking all governments worldwide. If any one of y'all did a good job.
I mean, that's talking like 30, 40 years down the line if we actually have a song. Like, let's say Mars. Like, for example, if we have like a government body on, let's say, the planet, well, not the planet, well, let's say a satellite, the moon, then it would still be U.S. government territory land or whatever.
Well, because we got there first, so technically yes. Even though we all signed this treaty after we got to the moon. And the reason everybody else signed it is because they're like, well, America's getting there first, so they're willing to sign it. Then let's just all sign it so that nobody else can lay claim to any other terrestrial being. But, you know, American scientists were like, well, we're not really claiming anything, we're just signing. And then they want to find the definition of colonize, like you can't claim until you colonize, and to colonize so you can colonize. Haha! Got us there, bitches. Got us there. Guess we did it. Can't claim the moon, because we didn't farm on it. We just pissed on it. Second man on the moon. He's like, I'm the second man on the moon, but the first to piss on it. And how to keep you to make sure. He's all like, I want to be remembered for something.
That's incredible.
Fun facts with Kathy.
Okay. Let's see. Trying to put some chest up in here. That's what I want to do. This girl is hot. Jamming. Straight jamming. Who is jamming? Jamming.
The clue is monkey, right? Just a coincidence?
Damn, girl. Those pants be any lower.
Those pants and shorts? I mean,
Panties?
you mean shirt or pants?
Oh, this is mine.
Ooh,
They're like, oh, it looks like love. Meanwhile, what you actually saw was some bumping and grinding.
yeah. That's gonna go down. Top of this school.
Welcome! Well, I'll be if it isn't you now!
Hey, if this is you know.
Come to buy a clue from Uncle Sid, have ya?
Fridina Widragek!
Huh?
Turning this place into a gift shop?
Hell
Hello?
yeah.
What, you got a bone to pick?
Hell yeah. You better
So,
be one
what's
for me.
eating ya?
Well, I can't really say, but
Life
it's
is
just
old.
not right.
Huh?
Hi.
Oh, it's like us turning the ruins of home into a theme park.
It depends on the perspective
Huh?
of the person you're asking.
I see your point.
More than on my actual age.
Yeah.
Children are mean.
What are you talking about?
I'm ranting about oldness, Lewis.
Oh,
I'm just ranting because we're playing an old game.
I thought you were talking about his sorrow, his deep, long sorrow. That's his conscience, right?
I don't care about his deep, long soul. They're exes for a reason. Stop.
You said Zorro?
No, I said I don't care about their sad sorrow.
Oh,
Sorrow.
Zorro.
Yeah. I didn't say so much. So I'm like, it's just to drink whiskey and play Final Fantasy with you. Meanwhile, me, I came home. I drank whiskey. Yay!
I don't know if it's supposed to be. What don't we? Okay, I thought of that. No, we're supposed to go inside there.
Oh, he was never through this game, right?
Hold on a sec. We are supposed to go inside. Let's cover those monkeys.
Did you think I had to do puzzles?
No, but something to do with the monkeys. That was something to do with it.
He's wearing a forbidden something, so then wear something. That's the thing.
Forward expression. Alright, down. We're supposed to get the...
Oh, now we know where you stop playing.
Right? We're supposed to be able to go into here. Let me talk to this bitch. There you go.
That's not gonna trigger it, Lewis. What is he saying? The wall's not up?
No, that has to do with the monkeys. The monkeys are irrelevant.
And the monkeys are irrelevant. Are you sure you're supposed to go through it? Maybe you can't anymore because the other doesn't exist.
No, we can't. Because this is why we need a solid again. I'm fucking idiot. Didn't do that.
Ozark?
It's solid.
Who's Ozark?
The guy we met outside. See, the guy's forgettable. This is why I don't have the character. The guy's completely forgettable. I really don't
Yeah, he was just there and I'm like, what? I like trying to recall the last game, like, is this a character from the last game? I can't even recall.
Let me go to the safe point. Fuck this. I'm not walking back. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Fuck this. And fuck this all over here.
No, you have to play with the tombstones on the bottom and change some of these faces to grab their attention to this.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Read a walkthrough. Talk about it. Okay, you gotta figure it out by yourself.
Nothing to do with those monkeys.
And that's what the mother is about. This part is so riveting. And he's gonna say, no, you can't come in again, right?
Yeah. Battery is up to no good. Go to fix or something. Now they knew fucking forward. I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
Now we know why he gave up so quickly the first time around. He couldn't be bothered to talk to statues.
Fuck them statues, man. Give me all them boxes.
They're like, we will steal your money unless we're in love. And now you can come in.
Just our mine. Alright, I'm almost done with this. Because then comes, I think, the fight with the Saru. And then, well, there's no fight with the Saru, but
2 years
there's the
ago,
main boss.
we cast off our beliefs here.
There you go.
Our
She
false
has her
hope.
moment again, I think. Talking about her moment, her time, doing some stuff.
Who's there?
See, it's like scenes like this that really turn me off of this game.
You have done well to make it this far, Sphere Hunters. But you will not have the treasure you seek so easily.
So we fight.
If you want the treasure, you must speak the password.
You want us to speak the password.
The clues?
Voice acting is
Oh, I know. The password is monkey.
Yes, good. Okay, so now tell me, what is the meaning of
Guess
life?
who it is, Kathy?
What?
Guess who's the mysterious voice?
That's the meaning of life. Why would she say to bring the calm? She's thrown her religion out the window in our storyline.
To hunt spheres, again monkeys, to marry Hakao.
Is that High Fellow? Is that you, Izaru? Let's call him out.
Isaru?
See? Is that Isaru?
Hey, that sort of does sound like Isaru.
Is that your final answer?
Is that your final answer?
The jig is up. Show yourself, Isaru.
Yeah, show your face, because I already forgot what you look like.
You saw him earlier in the game.
I can't remember.
I literally said this is Isaru.
What are you doing?
He used to not be so whiny in the first game.
He's a
My
bitch
job.
in this game and in the
I
first
bring
game.
excitement
No,
to
the
those
first game
who've
he was
come
all
to
about,
see
like, I
this
need to
sacred
protect my
place.
brother. It was beautiful.
I
Yeah.
too once traveled
In
with the
this
hope
game,
of
he's
seeing
all
this
like,
place
you know, I
someday.
want your
Working here somehow fulfills that wish.
talents.
I see.
Keep it PG, even though I cursed a bunch of times already.
I must
this game,
apologize
we
for the
didn't know
quiz.
about
In this game,
Here's
he's all
something
like,
for your
no
trouble."
one wants me anymore now that I'm not fighting sin. So, if I'm friends with Yuna,
Okay, thanks for coming.
if I'm one of her groupies.
And remember, the ruins of Xanarkand will be waiting.
Oh my god.
Ex-summoners come in all
Ah!
Apparently so.
Oh.
We done here?
The sphere oscillo finder picked up a signal. There should still be a sphere nearby.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, let's try this again.
Let's see, go finish your burger then. You wouldn't be hungry if you would eat all your food. Finish your burger. You can eat the leftover eggs and you can eat the rest of here.
Yuna, marimas.
Are you full now? So we start now. It's not eating your mom.
Already exciting. Let's see what.
Hey, no, but seriously, it's that time, so
Let's
give me
see.
a piece of breakfast.
I would eat strawberries for the best.
Yeah, you can eat strawberries, but then you can eat whatever you want. Eat one. Last time I bought bananas, you didn't eat them and they went bad. I don't know what bananas do you. And you should eat them.
Was it strawberries or bananas? Or whatever.
You just gave me this look like stop calling me out, Mom.
We're in the long haul. We're in the final stretch. I think this is here where I need to fall. Maybe do a test on the bottom. Yeah, I think. Oh man. Too soon. I should have cut the thing in half there. That's experience. That's how we do it. And now we're in 40 minutes, I think. Yeah, so 43. So, I guess.
There's the energy right now.
Yeah.
I thought you were eating strawberries.
Oh no, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it, Kathy.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna risk it. Yo! They both died and then, yeah, we came out with W. Alright, I'm in it for a long haul. Well, I'm gonna beat a boss. Yeah. Yeah, then I go to the next part of the game.
You remember how we have levels in our games? Or world?
Dr. P is in the house.
Stop that.
Stop.
Come here. Give me what's in your hand. Cecilia, now! What are you hiding? She's doing some sleight of hand. She went dancing and put the other two behind the orange and wouldn't let me grab the orange.
What are you talking about? It's not a sleight of hand. She's not a magician, Kathy. She's a child.
Yes, she is! She's apparently a prodigy! God, she's gonna be a great pickpocket or a great magician, so we gotta push her to the ladder.
So what did you see, Captain? What did you think? Are you sure you're not seeing things?
Found ya.
Why do you think she's laughing like that?
We're not alone.
Think we need a password?
How about kick its ass?
I want to do a copy. Does that sound cool when I say that?
I was like, I have to give her credit for being sneaky behind the orange of my coat, taking it to slides anyways. No wonder she has so much energy. Sneaking cookies, you have to put them up high from her. She's at that age.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, the cookies are here, and you can just put them on and eat them. Other than that, I'm making it. I think that out of the box.
Well, this is no time for stage fright.
Na 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 na.
This is the part where you get hurt.
Dr. Jill. Alright, cool.
May as well let loose.
So,
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So I chop things up and we win. I think I can handle that.
Not really. Bring her back up.
Stand in my way, and I'll cut you down.
Offensive. Let me try 50. Let's see. Let's see. 52. Yeah, put that way down. Make sure everybody's practicing. There. Oh no. I fucked this up. Just not fuck this up. GG. We got this. I know there's that last hit. A few times go down. So we killed that motherfucker. We destroyed him. Destroyed him. We made him our beach.
What? It's only half a sphere.
All that for nothing.
It's only half a sphere.
Well, it can't hurt to take it with us.
Come on, man.
I can't believe how much this place has changed.
Cool. Alrighty. Nothing else I'm going to this this scene pops up.
God wings! The wing kudiduk!
And then
Wow, Ipakusa.
What's awesome?
And I'm Anderson.
We're getting reports of an awesome sphere. Looks like it's already drawn quite a crowd. The reports are from Killica Woods.
I want that sphere.
I want
It's
that.
as good as ours. Let's scramble.
Let's scramble.
Who is the leader? I am. I give the orders around here.
We're listening.
Let's go!
Party.
Party!
Alright, go party party. Oh shit, we can't save that. Fuck. Sounds like a fight on Killica over on awesome, over an awesome sphere. Go, 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 special. I'll probably search when I say the sphere after that.
Can you guess where this is?
I don't remember. There you go.
It's Killica Port.
Try to get to the safe room too, because everything's over.
No, I'm trying to save it now. Right?
The Youth League helped rebuild it. Now it's a bustling town. At the time, everyone was grateful, but lately, well, there have been signs of trouble. It seems that tension is building between the Youth League and New Yevon.
That's what's up. Good thing we said earlier, one foot back, right? I don't know. I'm just saying. There's an issue here. I got this picture here. Alright, cool. Alright, so we are going to save the game right now. Thank you, Patrick, for joining me on this action. It was fun.
Oh, you're welcome, guys.
It was fun hearing you complain about Final Fantasy 12. If we were playing Final Fantasy 12, that would be even worse game. But yeah, that was fun. So I'm going to save right now, and that'll be it, everybody. So I will probably be streaming another day. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. So peace out, everybody. Have a good night. See ya.